Harmony Springs, population 4,219, known for its charming town square and friendly faces. Life moved slowly here, too slowly for some, but for the residents of Harmony Springs it was perfect, until it wasn't. The body was discovered on a Tuesday. Martha Henderson found lifeless in her garden. Her eyes stared vacantly at the sky. A single crimson stain bloomed on her floral print dress. The tranquility of Harmony Springs shattered. Whispers of an outsider, a drifter, spread like wildfire. Sheriff Roy Parker, a man who looked more comfortable in a rocking chair than behind a badge, surveyed the scene. Nothing seemed out of place, except for a single crimson feather resting beside Martha's hand. Roy dismissed it as a coincidence. He would come to regret that. The killings continued. Old Man Hemlock found slumped over his checkerboard mid-game. Young Sarah Miller, her skipping rope lying limp beside her. Each death bore the same gruesome hallmark, a single deep wound, and always a crimson feather nearby. The townsfolk grew wary. Fear hung heavy in the air. Suspicion fell on the new doctor, a quiet man with haunted eyes. Then on Mrs. Gable, the town gossip, driven mad by her secrets, they said. The town, once a beacon of unity, was now fractured by paranoia. Nobody knew who to trust. Least of all Sheriff Parker, the weight of Harmony Springs bearing down on him. The truth was far more terrifying. It began with a shadow darting between houses, then a flash of crimson, a blur of motion too fast for the human eye to follow. The victims caught unaware, their screams swallowed by the night, and always left behind a single crimson feather, the calling card of a monster. The chicken, a magnificent rooster with feathers the color of dried blood, perched atop the weather vane of the town hall. His beady eyes, filled with cold calculation, surveyed his domain. Harmony Springs had forgotten its roots, had turned its back on the natural order. He would remind them, in blood. Panic gripped Harmony Springs. Doors were bolted, windows barred, but the chicken was relentless. His reign of terror continued, each death fueling his twisted purpose. The town held its breath, waiting for the next inevitable attack. Then, just as suddenly as it began, it stopped. The chicken vanished. Harmony Springs, scarred and broken, slowly began to rebuild. But the fear remained, a chilling reminder of the time their town became a slaughterhouse. And in the quiet moments when the wind whispered through the trees, they could almost hear it. The faintest of sounds, a chilling premonition of what might be. A soft, sinister cluck.